Good evening, my friends. Welcome back to another fantastic stream of Trigger Happy Havoc. DanganRonpa. How you doing, Moon? Sal, Hoko? I think I saw a Tiny in there. He's so tiny, I can't see him. Yes, Moon, thank you. You finally arrived to watch the game that you got me. So last we left off, two people died, actually. One was murdered, and then one was punished for touching the bear. Don't touch the bear. And now we have to go on trial for, maybe, do we have to, I mean, I guess we'll find out. I'm like, do we have to investigate? I'm sure we do.
Yeah, let's investigate.
Oh, so yeah, so Junko's dead. Oh no, I used the gamepad, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Gamepad.
Look at all these suspects. We find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution. What the heck? That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right?
So stupid!
Who got bared? She got bared. Junko got bared. I need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is.
Are you serious? So we're really gonna try and find out who did it, huh?
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Noticed what? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, noticed what?
I was looking through Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Yes, that's true. She's right.
Could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me.
Hold on a second. You got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. What the heck? You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
I look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Wait, I mean... Oh, is it this? Oh, no. Was it... regulations? Can I look at the thing he gave us? Truth bullets. Review evidence and witness accounts you've made a record of. Yeah, the mono file. I thought I could look into it. Oh well. I'm sure it'll come up. Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene.
What do you mean?
You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. Hey. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. But what if Mondo's the killer? Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious if you were the culprit? What's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you!
Hey! Terms of service!
So then...
Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem. Two-player co-op based defense with two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP! Shut up, Fumi! Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But,
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
so then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so,
well, do I really have to say any more?
actually,
I'd really rather you did it.
goodbye.
Pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. Just like that, Kyoko was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of the crime.
Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
Fucking
they
dead.
better not find me. Let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I'll
Fudge!
them up.
Oh, they're gone. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know, and we're gonna investigate a murder! How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
Well, we don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is very suspicious.
It was you. All right, tiny hands. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. You're gonna kill me.
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
That's true. We may as well at least check, just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Well, wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out. Well, what the fuck are you looking at? The fucking Junko's right there, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going.
Well, wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong.
Oh, why do they have to suspect me?
I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution.
Execution!
Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka.
Huh.
I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. Ah, here we go. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right... Wait, in the bathroom? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we saw that. But I'm thinking to myself, in the bathroom... The bathroom gets stuck. I'm sure that's gonna come up. Cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. Huh. Fractured wrist. Fractured ass. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened.
Somehow I have to find out the truth so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed.
Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. What the fuck just happened? I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check the pulse. She really is dead. Damn it.
Aren't you gonna help investigate? Wait, no.
Aren't you gonna help investigate, Chihiro?
But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her.
Okay. No way, I seriously don't want to die here.
Help me!
I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, just get me out of here! Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Okay.
Well, you don't like my Chihiro voice? What are you talking about? It's perfect for Chihiro.
What if there's a time limit? First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Okay. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Well, it's fucked up. There was obviously a struggle. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right?
So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
No,
What?
not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we're talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because why the hell would we?
Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section. Oh. Okay. Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Ah, they cleaned it up. They cleaned it up. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? No. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off from parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Ah, truth bullets. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so it must be my room key. If I remember correctly, we'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time.
But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get in the room in the first place?
Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? I bet you she's fucking... she's playing him. Just knowing how she likes to control people, I bet she invited someone so she could kill someone. Cause she probably was so desperate to get the fuck out of here. I bet she invited someone to kill him, but shit went haywire, and oops, she got overpowered instead. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason.
Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something.
No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. So she couldn't have dropped it. Or maybe maybe she knew the killer was coming? Yeah, there's like, she had to have let someone in. By either inviting them or knowing that they were gonna come. Maybe the killer wanted to kill Makoto, and Sayaka was in there instead. Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet. This is the replica sword I bought back for self-defense. Use the attack somehow. The sword's been taken out. It's just the sheath, but...
Huh?
There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. Scratches on the sheath. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. If you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. Heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Well, it's probably used to block something. Replica sword sheath have been added to the truth bullet. So I don't know, maybe they struggled, like they grabbed the sword and they pulled it and the sword... Well, I mean, the sword wasn't used to stab because there's no blood all over it. So I don't know, maybe like they grabbed the sword, they tried to attack them, they used the sheath. Oh my god, this is just everywhere.
Oh, muscle mommy. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty?
Hey. I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see.
It's the display stand that the sword was on. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on right now. It's just showing the school crest. The surveillance camera. The mastermind must be using them to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what's happening. They just keep on watching. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Well, yeah. Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it!
I was right there in the other room. If only I had heard something.
That would not be possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you can know. Well, perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Evidence of a struggle has been added.
Hey, Kyoko.
I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But
What are you doing?
I see your butt.
Isn't it obvious?
Oh, I thought that was her talking. Oh my god.
No, not really.
I haven't heard this guy's actual voice in so long.
I'm searching. Searching?
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
No, shut up. Wait, was this guy actually voiced by like a Sonic character or something? I just had like a... Like my brain just lapsed into Sonic Adventure. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?"
Huh? No, I don't think so, but why?
Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, there's no blood anywhere. I guess all the blood's inside the bathroom. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Oh.
Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. Because they used a lint roller.
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean.
Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? I don't know, would she really have time? Because I'm thinking, what was it, like 10 a.m. or something like that when they switched? She got killed at 1:30? I don't know. Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullet section. Or, excuse me, 10 p.m. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Okay. Just checking. Wow, wow, wow. Scratches on the gouges on the walls of the beds. Evidence of struggle. Some kind of fight in my room.
Our rooms are completely soundproof, remember? There's no way you could have known.
Yeah. I don't want to miss anything. All right, let's go in the bathroom. Other side of this door. Wait, is that a kitchen knife?
No, I can't let it get to me.
I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Hey, what's up, Hugo? I didn't notice the kitchen knife. You know what? I honestly thought the handle was like her ribs sticking out or something. Like there was like a piece of flesh. She got like battle damage or something and her flesh came off. And I thought that was her ribs. I wasn't even paying attention. She had battle damage. I don't know. I didn't even look at that. It didn't form in my head. Hey, all right, that's it. Stream over. Stream over. I'm done. Stream over. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. L. Did it say L-E? Le epic gaming moment. Who had the kitchen knife? Well, I don't know. Someone brought it in. Maybe she brought it in for self-defense. I don't know. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. I almost said treats. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka had to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. I looked past Sayaka on the wall behind her, and there I saw... It says Leon. Oh my god, did Leon do it? Leon did it.
What? Nani?
Written in blood were the numbers... No, it doesn't say 110. It says Leon, you stupid dummy. L-E-O and then N.
Did Sayaka do this?
Look in the mirror, probably. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but...
Now's not the time to think like that.
I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it had said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? Oh, the kitchen. It's a kitchen knife. That's definitely something I should look into later.
Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken.
Ugh. It's got the gold on it, though. Uh-oh. So she was hit with the katana. The gold flecked off onto her wrist. So maybe she was smashed with the sheath or the sword itself. But since it was a replica, it wouldn't cut. So it would just break. So I think that so she was disarmed. So she did. I think she did bring the kitchen knife. But we have to now. I have to figure out why. Why did she invite someone in? I'm thinking she invited someone in to kill them, but the tables were turned. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. There's something sort of glittery on her wrist, too.
Oh, right there. Where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me.
Another thing that concerns me is that there's some blood on her left index, but that's it. So she used her finger to write the message. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Well, she probably cut her finger to write the message.
Nice!
Sayaka's wrist had been added to the truth bullet. Okay, the stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. How would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. The water from the shower gets turned off at nighttime. So she was killed in the nighttime, so there was no water, so I'm assuming she probably knew what to do, so because the killer couldn't clean this off, so she probably wrote that there. Because the some charge of optics. Yeah, we got that. Okay. Can I look at this again? That looks to be it for inside here.
It would seem...
Looks like you found it right, Makoto. The bloody numbers that most likely Sayaka's dying message. Never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with her life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet?
But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? I have no idea what they could possibly mean.
So,
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her... Oh, she wrote it backwards from her perspective. She must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
well,
The result?
It's backwards. Think about it.
You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Why? Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message has been added. Yeah, it's Leon backwards. Yeah, it's backwards. L-E-E-O-N. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
It's not numbers, you dummy. There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Huh? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
Well, I mean, he's also a high schooler, so I don't know.
What?
Get stuck.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet. Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, that one's broken. Oh, they broke it. So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
Huh?
That's
The
right.
doorknob?
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door.
Huh?
The doorknob. It's broken.
Oh, what the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional.
Huh? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't
Have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right?
Ah, so, oh, you know, maybe, oh, you know what? We should probably look at the plaques outside. I bet you the killer, I'm trying to think, like, what if the killer was trying to kill Makoto instead? I don't know. The killer got confused, and I don't know.
Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right?
She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
One more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that?
Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. So the broken bathroom proves that Makoto didn't do the killing. Which I guess is good for everyone else. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all of this.
I see.
Yeah, Makoto wouldn't have to break the knob. He knew how to open it. Then that clears that up.
Oh, what clears up what? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Okay, bye.
Stop thinking smart.
Well, fine. I'm telling Hugo.
As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet. Well, can I look at my toolkit? Maybe they used the toolkit. Oh, maybe, you know, they probably thought it was... So they probably brought their own toolkit in. Yeah, but I'm thinking like they're gonna look closer. Oh, you know what I mean? Oh, what's this? I didn't notice this before. I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. Also, I should look in the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. You want to see Mondo and Taka? Alright, well, here's Mondo.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch.
You dirty bastard!
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's why my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
Hey, Anime, how you doing?
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in.
Oh, but what if it was a girl that did it?
Yeah, what now, corncob head?
Yo,
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes.
Okay. So he told me to go look at the trash, so.
Hey,
Yeah. Okay. Let me just look at my toolkit one more time. Still inside the drawer. No evidence that's been used. Alright. Because the killer probably thought this was actually Sayaka's room. So he didn't bother looking. Whoa! Hey! Back off! Wait a second. Wait, she switched them! This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort to put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. She did invite someone in! But why would anyone do that? Maybe I need to look in the trash can. can only be one thing in the trash can. DVD with Sayaka's name on it.
I got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video.
It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. Did you take it? I need to borrow this DVD. Hey, what's up, Leon?
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate?
Oh, he already tells you about it. Huh? Huh? Huh?
You know, what you looking at, squad?
Let me look at the trash can. Let me go find where chat's at. How the hell do you get in there? There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past.
Akuma appears!
That's the end of the line! The trash room! This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point! Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in!
Cleaning duty.
No, you can't go any further!
No entry point! Beyond this point, only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster just to get around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Okay, cleaning duty has been added to the truth bullet. Okay, well. Oh man, I hope I'm not getting my allergies.
Oh, owie.
With your cinnamon bun. Right, Moon?
Looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Oh.
I'm looking for everyone's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go!
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage tossed in the trash room!
Throw yourself in there.
And to do that, they gave me the key to the trash room. So we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Right, hold on. You need a key to get to the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so you can all throw things out whenever we want?
I think you could probably just throw bodies in there. Just throw bodies in there.
That does seem more
So in
convenient.
other words,
Actually,
Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
that must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring.
Boring?
Hey, listen,
Anyway, more important than
you
that.
bastard.
Hey, Fatty! Why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh,
I just decided to volunteer for something. I knew no one else would want to do it. What's the big deal?
You...
I just switched right there.
Why? I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, and poking around at it.
Ew.
there's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
Ah. A man of taste.
No, what are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But the man of taste and culture.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D! The only 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D! Oh, and PVC figures!
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that?
If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
Nani?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway.
On another topic, Hifumi, since you were on the cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What, though? Now you suddenly want to join my party?
I'm getting... The voices, they're too easy to mash up.
Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. I like how the trash can scuttles to the back.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think they said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, please just hurry.
Okie dokie!
Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi.
We're missing Naegi.
Out.
Surly, you aren't planning to use a trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along!
No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You wanted to see if you have anything left behind. Huh? Maybe a parallel world.
Whatever, let's just hurry and keep looking. Well, there's broken bits. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball. Just about big enough to fit in the palm, like a baseball? Dun dun dun!
Is this perhaps?
Is that?
Do you know what it is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear.
Fuck.
Grant you a single wish. Yeah, I'm kidding aside. It's kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner.
It's a crystal ball.
Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
He's just full of references, isn't he? Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? The Ichiban. They should still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Yeah, here, no, wait, no, yes. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something.
The burnt piece, like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
He is just full of references, isn't he? Anyway, this is, it looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, it's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece. Yeah, but who has a white... Okay.
Why is that? So it would seem.
Oh, wait. What readers? Alright, fine, here. A green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. Well, push it. Okay, don't push it.
Mr. Naegi, you seem a little down.
Huh? Really?
If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime.
Come on.
I've got all kinds of stuff that might help cheer you up.
Push button, 5 head. Okay.
Why is that? So it would
Oh, I guess I have to look inside the incinerator. Duh. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now.
Do you see the great... Do you see do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
Pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh, the fairy?
No, you said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Oh, yes, about that. There could be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back in the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
It should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator's been... okay. This whole thing is quite strange indeed.
When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
Completely unforgivable.
What does it mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
That's it.
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Alright. So let me guess. Throw the ball, hit the button, throw a shirt. How do you throw a shirt that far, though? I can understand throwing this to hit that. But then how do you bundle it? You can't, it's not gonna drop, it's not gonna go 30 feet. No, I didn't hit that. I hit B.
Yes.
I hit the B button.
Was it?
I feel...
Most suspicious.
I hit the B button. No, I didn't. Throw the ball like a baseball. Wait, what do you mean? Who would have the skill to throw a baseball really far and accurately? Just who? Who, I ask you, who? Oh, hey, Leon, what's up?
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. I just can't stop thinking about it. The nameplates.
Also, that's a nice white button-up shirt you got there, Leon. Looks good on you, dude. See you later. It's literally spelled on the wall. What are you talking about? 11037 does not spell Leon, you big dummy. Owie.
Oh, owie. I want you to give me an owie.
Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh, Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
No, I'm just taking a break, actually. I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me stay calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Maybe you saw who took the kitchen knife. Aha! A piece of the cutlery is missing. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I better see if anyone here knows about it. Kitchen knife set. I see. Did you see what's going on?
Hey, so, did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappeared like that.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning.
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So,
When did you notice one of them had disappeared?
well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. And then you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone, I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it. Nice. Well, who did take it? You gonna tell us that? Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? Nani?
Nani? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean,
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Yeah, she played catch the knife with her chest. Well, who the fuck came in? Hey, by the way, no. Is she gonna say who? All right, whatever. I was told to go to the gym. Gym.
Hey, Sayaka, catch! What? Blech.
Maybe you were in there the whole time. So why'd you kill her?
Hey, Hero, can I ask you something?
Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out. I've had enough. Gotta break free.
Hero, snap out of it!
Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What?
Hey, does this look familiar?
That's my crystal ball. It's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? It's actually just made of glass and not crystal? Well, I mean, did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. That was serious BS.
Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you?
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room. That means anyone could have found it and taken it. She had a glass ball. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Yum.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 years came out to be like a damn dude. You making $1 million? It's probably he's probably in $1 million. It's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. Can't even feel bad for him. Hey, Chihiro. I was hoping I could ask you something.
Yo, what is it?
Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something?
Sorry, no.
Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying.
Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? Or it's not fucking numbers, you dum-dum. No, it couldn't be. Yeah, I can see Chihiro overpowering Sayaka. Gee, Kyoko said, oh, the word was backwards. No, let's keep calling it a number. I can't wait for Aoi to be like, so, why'd you break the crystal ball? Laundry room, laundry room, laundry room. Laundry room, laundry room.
Smooth brain, Makoto.
Laundry room. Let's see what we got here. Any clues? Vending machine still here. Doesn't look like to have any help to solve the case. Some magazines lying around. Probably nothing here. Swimsuit hanging out to dry. Nothing to do with going on. Washing machine. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. Alright. Hey, how you doing, Stucky? Not checking out every washing machine. I picked up a coin out of each one of them. Or 3 out of the 5 or whatever. I'm gonna take the tape. And we're gonna play it. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... Wow! I bet you they moved on. That's what she was so freaked out about, because that was her worst fear. Was that she would be forgotten. An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well.
Ah, Sayaka.
She was there along with her friend she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Mizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band.
Yeah, don't forget Dirtface on the right.
For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
They lose their faces. Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. Oh. Nani? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures on the other girls, who had all simply collapsed. Oh, they're just taking a nap.
Ultra-successful teams suddenly fell apart.
They're just sleeping.
None of them will
Just
ever
very, very
perform on
still.
stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to.
I mean, yeah, look at the girl in the front right. She's just sleeping. Quite peacefully, I might add.
So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Without warning, the video cut off.
What the hell? That wasn't real, right?
They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy.
What kind of person would take things this far?
Ding dong, bing bong. It begins.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Uh-oh.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint
We
a
had 3
proper
hours.
location
He got
for the
bored.
proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Uh-oh.
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Can I save? Can I save? Yes. Save. 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 Menu. Save. Yes. All right. So let's look over our truth. All right. So there's evidence of a struggle. The replica sword Makoto took from this gym entryway and put it in. Let's do it like this. Let's see. Her death was about 1:30 a.m. Took place in the bathroom, caused the death of the stab wound to the abdomen, and her right wrist appears to have been fractured. Number of scratches and gouges on the bed and walls in Makoto's room. Makoto took this from the gym entryway, put it in his room. The sword was found out of its sheath on the floor in the middle of the room. The sword handle was missing some gold coatings, as was part of the blade. The sheath was found some distance from the sword itself, and it shows evidence of being scratched with a sharp object. On the night of the murder, Makoto and Sayaka traded rooms and the room keys. When the victim was discovered, Makoto's room key was also found in Makoto's room. Sayaka had originally asked Makoto to switch her when someone attempted to force their way into her room. She became frightened. It remains unopened, and there's no evidence of having ever been used. All the other male students claim they haven't used theirs either, but still. Not a single hair was found on the floor at the scene of the crime. In addition, the lint roller shows evidence of being used. Sayaka's wrist had been fractured and her wrist was glittery in the injury's location. In addition, her hands appeared to be completely clean except for the index finger of her left hand, which had some blood on it. So she either just dipped her finger in some ink, or she cut her finger to let it bleed. A series of numbers have been written in blood. That spells Leon backwards, not the numbers. It's assumed that Sayaka wrote these numbers while leaned up against the wall as she lay dying. Makoto's bathroom door was difficult to open due to the not quite fitting in the door frame properly. The only two people who knew the trick were Makoto and Sayaka. Junko was the corpse on the floor because she attacked the Monokuma, so he speared her with his flagpoles. Makoto's bathroom doorknob had been broken. The screws holding in place had all been partially or completely removed. So someone did have access to a toolkit. So someone used their toolkit. The nameplates on the doors with Sayaka and Monaco's were apparently switched at some point. So I'm assuming Sayaka probably did that. The kitchen in the dining hall has a set of kitchen knives. Apparently one of the knives had gone missing. The knife in the kitchen went missing while Ao was in the dining hall. She swears that Makoto did not come to the dining hall at any point while she was there. But who did? I guess we'll learn that later. There's apparently a trash room with the school. It's blocked off by the sturdy gate that can only be opened with the trash room key. The incinerator can be activated via a switch on the machine. Ifumi was on cleaning duty. He claims that the last time he saw the incinerator it was off. However, when Makoto checked it after the incident, the incinerator was in fact on. The distance from the gate to the incinerator is roughly 30 feet. What's the distance between the pitcher's mound and home plate? A piece of burnt clothing was found next to the incinerator in the trash room. It is apparently part of a shirt cuff and it has noticeable blood stain on it. Shards of glass were found next to the incinerator in the trash room. As it turns out, the glass ball would have fit comfortably 60 feet. So it would actually be super easy for the ultimate baseball star to hit that button. Apparently, Yasuhira left the ball in the lunchroom by accident, so anyone could have come along and taken it. Alright, so what I think happened. For some reason, Sayaka switched rooms with Makoto for her own reason. I don't know if she was scared. I think she may have been lying about someone trying to get inside her room. Or maybe she wasn't lying about that. Who knows? I think she either was lying about it or she invited someone in to the room under the guise... Shit, man, I don't know. I don't know why she would... If she invited someone to trick them into trying to come into Makoto's room, why would the nameplates change? Unless the nameplate change is automatic. So who knows? Well, I guess we'll figure that out later. But I think, for some reason, I'm going to say Leon did it. I'm going to say Leon was invited, or Leon showed up to the room, and either Sayaka was trying to defend herself, or she wanted to kill him by catching him off guard or something like that. And he somehow got... He used the... Because there were scratch marks. There were scratch marks on the scabbard. So I'm assuming she maybe attacked him. He used the sheath to defend himself, and then he used the sword part to break her wrist, which caused her to run into the bathroom, at which point Leon... I mean, if he meticulously cleaned up the room, then he probably used the toolkit as well. So he probably used the toolkit, or he had the wrench on him, the screwdriver on him. He broke the lock, which he thought was probably locked. So he broke the doorknob, and then he stabbed Sayaka. And she wrote his name in blood, reverse. And then I'm going to assume he probably couldn't clean that off or something like that, or he just didn't see it because the water was turned off. And then he cleaned up all the hair and whatnot with a lint roller. He left. He went to the incinerator. He used the glass ball to turn on the incinerator because he used the ultimate baseball star, and then he threw his clothes in there. Somehow he was able to throw his shirt 30 feet. Anime. I think Leon did it with the knife in the bathroom. That is what I'm gonna say. Let's do it. How does this go? You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. Yo, why you blushing like that?
I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer. You are.
Listen to me.
Listen up, tiny hands.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all revel in the details of Makoto's crime. Reveal.
So they really are convinced I did it, but
I didn't do it.
me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? No, it was Kuma. Of course it was one of you, you dummy.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, this 11037 person's kind of sus.
What do you gotta say, Leon?
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out.
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling. I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. It's a weird sentence.
What?
So whoever struck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Impossible.
Damn, we really gotta go through this class trial thing, huh? If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it.
I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
Hey, there's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future.
Let's get started.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready?
So the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Nayagi's final curtain call. It's not me! It's not me!
Being so insistent, even though you're obviously killed and are very impressive.
Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? Yeah. A lot, actually.
Got it.
Relax. I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. I'm ready. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then, let us begin.
Yes, indeed. Hey,
Are you scared?
Oh no, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. Yo, I'm about to drop some big brain. Need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that.
In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is.
As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. Next time on DanganRonpa. Did Makoto actually kill Sayaka? Who really did kill Sayaka? What's going on with his hair? The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. Who is the best character? Is it Aoi? Is it Muscle Mommy? Tune in next time! I wonder if this is how
A death row inmate feels when his time's finally come.
Oh,
rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Oh, this is fancy.
Wow, you finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Hurry up!
Hurry up!
We did what was said and found our seats. Those aren't seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so everyone could see everyone else. Oh, I could definitely... I can see that corncob hair. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Stood there. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. A deadly clash trial.
How does this work? How does this work?
Yeah, I want to save. I don't know what the fuck I'm... What is going on? How do you... What? Wait, what? Set skills. I got towel off skill. What does that do? Increase damage to the opponent. What the fuck? And when a statement is destroyed, effective during bullet time. What the fuck? Okay, equipped. Okay, that's all I got. They'll explain. Okay, good. Okay, well, I guess the book would be to like review before you start, but we just did that already. All right.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Oh, thank you.
So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay, so I have to convince everyone.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Intense shaking.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
Well, they're dead. You need something to show that they're dead.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died.
There, see?
Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Oh, whoa!
Ooh, woo.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
That seems suspicious.
Okay, that about does it for the
That seems suspicious. Hang on a second. Hang on, stop that right now. There's another person in this place that we don't know about yet, is there? There actually is 16 people here, isn't there?
First up is the case summary.
All right, that doesn't matter right now, though.
Let the class trial begin.
Really makes you go, scratch that chin, furrow that brow, rub belly, go, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's nothing, don't worry about it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's about to begin, the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear? Yes, absolutely, please. Non-stop debate. As things progress during each class trial, you will... Oh, there's going to be multiple... Oh, I should have known. You will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the Y button. Ah, fuck. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Is that a pause? Well, then good luck and have fun. Yeah, sure. Truth goes brrr. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono. Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Yeah.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
No, that's wrong. No.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No. Shoot it. Shoot it. Did I shoot it? Did I do it right? There's something odd about that last statement. It definitely contradicts what I already know. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. Do I have to shoot? Oh, I have to shoot the phrase itself. Okay, okay. If you're unable to spot the refute someone's lies or content, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? Because there was a struggle. That represents potential statement, possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the B button. Good luck and have fun. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was him.
And the murder took place in
the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
There. Damn it! I missed it!
I assert that the one who was him
and the murder took place
in the bathroom. So it seems the killer must have taken. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Objection!
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle. In the bathroom.
A struggle?
Wait, what do you mean a struggle? I don't understand.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
I can't take this guy's voice seriously.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Yeah, you should be. You big dummy.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. It was the kitchen knife.
Make your argument!
So what was used to kill her?
Kitchen knife.
Some kind of sharp object thrust into it without a doubt. That is the murder weapon.
Well, yeah.
So the killer used some random knife
Nope.
they had.
Ba 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 ba.
No, it's wrong.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
No, that's wrong!
Huh? A kitchen knife?
And then we'll use Awie's statement to say who got it.
After the
Right?
murder, I
Right?
discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Just a little bit.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
I don't know, Leon. Or should I call you by your real name? 11037?
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear it? Yes, please. I don't want to fuck this up. You can concentrate by holding down the RB button. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak points. Concentrating like this consumes your focus gauge. If this gauge empties, you can't concentrate, but the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest, no need to rush. Good luck and have fun. Okay. Trial music.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Kodo must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
It's probably when Aoi comes up.
Secret. Nobody was in the...
Nuh-uh! That's wrong!
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Hey, how you doing, Revelations?
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Silence, tiny hands!
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
She's shaking violently!
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there, but when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen and washed my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared?
While you were drinking your tea in the dining hall.
Yes.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
But who did? Who did?
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other? Idiot swimmer girl?
Whoa, hey! Whoa, hey! Moon, you gonna let her talk to Aoi like that?
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Yeah, too far, tiny hands.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So, like, what's the point? Unless, I guess, you both do it together?
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
So do they both have to, like, stab a person at the same time to be, you know... Can you, like, ask Kuma about that? Like, hey, Kuma, if we stab this person together, does that count as accomplice, or are we both blackened?
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
That's true. We didn't know about that rule yet.
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops, did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way! I swear it wasn't me!
I can't keep shaking my chair. I'll break it. Violently shaking! Alright, that was the last time.
But can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
Sakura!
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me, I'm Sakura.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Whoa, boys, we're getting real right now.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
No. There ain't no regulation that says that, dummy.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
They were flexing muscles. Oh, jeez. What are you talking about? They were training. Oh, gotta take a sippy after that one. Ooh. Oh, I'm sweating just thinking about it.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending
Whoa,
the night
hey!
together? It's unwholesome.
I am a girl.
But I'm a girl.
Special training, exclusive exercise.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I love that.
I am a girl.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Go on, Hina, tell them.
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
I'm just reading my lines. Go away.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Owie, you dummy dumb. That's okay. We all make mistakes. Someone who's not here anymore. Are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka!
So the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
I was like, I wasn't even paying attention. There was a timer up there.
That's the only possibility. And thinking back
Take
on
that!
it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
She had a look of a killer about her.
How you doing, Toko?
As she left,
Wait, Tiny
she
Hand
said
Toko!
She just wanted a drink of water.
Get out of here,
Most
Toko!
likely,
You insulted my swimmer angel!
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
So she did. In
that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Why does your face look kind of weird?
What?
Nani?
See? He did do it after all.
Yo, she's vibrating wildly right now.
No, you're wrong.
Stop it!
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Tiny hands go. No, stop that.
Terrifying talent.
Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
The bathroom.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering, isn't it?
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Uh-oh, wait. Uh-oh.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
No. Why are you looking at me? I don't remember. Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear? Yes, please. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal the important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. The what now?
Hey, the what now?
Use the left stick to aim and then press the Y button to shoot the... Why the Y button? If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, if you run out of time, you fail. Good luck, have fun. Something that should have been there in the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. You can just figure out what that something is. My brain. What the fuck? Hair. My hair was missing.
Huh, I left my hair.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Because they used the sticky tape.
So, the culprit removed
Your tongue is
some
long? Oh, whoa.
Yes, and if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yeah.
Yes, very true.
Very true, huh?
True. Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
Because of the lint roller, you dummy!
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Nani?
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
What? Oh, okay.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
I just like misread that. I'm like, wait, what? My brain!
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto
Oh,
couldn't have
innocence,
done it.
big pog.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom.
The doorknob. Yeah, the doorknob.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
I bet you they're gonna think, oh no, all the girl bathrooms are locked. But no! It was my bathroom!
There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the fucking broken shit. This one. Makoto's bathroom doorknob had been broken. The screws hold. Yeah.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Good thing I had that practice with the Hat in Time Ace Attorney.
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
I like my voice better.
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean? What does it mean, Makoto? Please tell us.
Nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
All right, settle down, 11037.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
I'm so glad Kyoko's my lawyer. Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Yes, absolutely. Please. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up, but no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in the debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Uh-oh. Now, this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Good luck and have fun. Okay. Best girl still Owie. I agree. Bathroom door frame. Only me and Sayaka know about it.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yeah.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yeah, I got the concentration.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Hang on a second.
No, it's wrong.
No!
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
Who said it was locked? Leon. No, that's wrong!
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Yes.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
It was stuck?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You should know, baseball, crystal man.
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yep, true as true can be.
Yeah, it's true.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
But maybe I actually was lucky because of the cruddy door. Well, no. Oh, no, I know it was Leon. I just have to prove it was Leon. I already stitched it together.
That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because he thought it was actually Sayaka's room.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Look at that smirk. Look at that smirk. One important detail, something that the killer didn't know. For some reason, they were convinced the door was locked, which means the important detail the killer didn't know, it took place in my room!
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is
utterly stupid.
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Oh, well, maybe you're just trying to throw us off your scent.
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Wait a second. That voice sounds familiar.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
No, Taka!
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
Oh, she seems so upset.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
Ah, she's gonna talk again? Ugh.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so,
Is Aoi like is she not the brightest bulb in the house? Is that what her character is?
well, I was just wondering.
It's okay, she's still number one.
How did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
She's forgetful mostly? Okay.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
So she did invite him in.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
I don't know. She did say, I would never open the door.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Silence, hamster.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
How'd you like to wake up and that vibrating hamster is coming at you like that? The reason there's no way Sayaka invited her killer into the room... I already have the answer. Was it the switching rooms? Dorm nameplates. Oh, shit. Switching rooms. On the night of the murder, Makoto and Sayaka traded rooms in the room keys. When the victim was discovered, Makoto's room was also found in the key. Asked Makoto to switch with her when someone attempted to force her way in the room, and she became frightened. I mean, yeah, I'd say that's probably it. No, maybe not. No.
Shoot.
Oh, I embarrassed myself. I hit the wrong button. Why is confirm? Why? Okay, well, I guess that really...
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
I got it!
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is,
Don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
I knew it!
Huh?
What? What? You mean she would take advantage of little old me?
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Because you're an idiot!
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room. Oh! There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room.
I found a notepad.
I knew it!
And I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
She did do it!
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh?
So then what was the point of switching rooms?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Yeah, of course, that's a signature right there. I'm assuming it looked a lot different in Japanese.
That note, Sayaka wrote it.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
11037, of course!
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Wait, that's fucking Invader Zim. Oh my god.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note?
I should have known. Well, actually, I found
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Nani?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
No.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Shush. Wait, what are you doing? Make your argument. Wait, what? Dorm nameplates. Okay.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically said, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
The reason the killer went to my room and not Sayaka's, despite what the note said, is because of the nameplates, but I need to...
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if
Maybe it's the my
someone read
room?
that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The
Room
room
that
that
Makoto-
Makoto was staying in. So in other words,
Dang.
even if someone did read the note and did what it said,
They would not have any...
So I got 3 phrases. I got I don't know if it's the first, second, or third. It could be the second, it could be the third. They switched nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms,
Yeah.
correct? But in the note, the place, it specifically says, my room.
I see. Then they would have gone exactly.
I think it's this one.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong! No!
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
I got it!
They got switched?
Money?
That's right. The nameplates got switched.
No, that's wrong!
As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
But why did... Oh, you know what? You know what I bet it was? I bet she was going to kill who she invited and then switch the plates back and then blame Makoto on it all. And then I bet she would be the, oh, woe is me, it was Makoto that did this. So she could graduate. Ah! She was a devious little snake this whole time, like I called, but now it's all coming together.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right? Okay, then...
Can't trust them pop star hoes.
She's a little snake in the grass. One person gonna switch the nameplates. Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
Yep, nope, it was me, I did it.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just in 5 minutes, let's see my room. I think the nameplates to make sure you don't get the room wrong, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
I'm glad Kyoko's kind of stringing us all along to find
That's where the answer lies.
the truth. She's leading us. She's leading us.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
Yeah.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
It's Bobby Pin.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Kyoko OP. Please nerf.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
She tried to stab him. He defended himself with the gold katana. And then he beat her wrist.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Well, you know what? I think it's quite lucky that I picked up the replica sword.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The gold flex. The reason why I know is because... Wait. It's her wrist, right? Glittery at the injury's location.
have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
It's pretty obvious if you're not stupid.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Are they all like looking at like their tablets or something?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
Okay.
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
Hey, only I'm allowed to do that.
I see.
Snapped her wrist like a Kit Kat bar.
Truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates, yes. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullet with the right weak spot to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll get damage to your influence gauge. You can press the LB button to rotate your cylinder, choose which bullet to fire, press and release the LB to cycle through each bullet, or you can hold down the LB and the left stick. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes, this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Good luck!
Oh, fuck!
I guess this is where mean comes from.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
Oh shit, I got it.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Yes! Haha!
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched.
That was, I will say lucky on my part.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
If I was smart, I should have waited for the whole conversation.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the...
Stop jumping ahead.
Oh,
Slow
sorry.
down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
So, the guy defended himself with the sheath.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you are going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
No, that's wrong!
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Her hands were clean.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Part of her body that shows her broken wrist, her stomach, her palms.
I got it!
I got
You're
it!
talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it, In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
The water was turned off! Objection!
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Yeah, you got tiny hands.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka watched the gold coin because she's afraid of water. The water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
Okay, so I thought... So what I thought with the water turned off with that, you couldn't wash the blood out, but it was because of the gold sheet, the gold speckles.
In other words, at nighttime.
Close.
And the water
Close
in
enough.
the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
What if you have to go drop the kids off at the pool? I've asked this before, but you still need water to flush.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower lately yet.
Ew, gross. Oh, she's stinky tiny hands. Oh. Bro, you like 2D, shut up.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I believe it.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Uh-oh, stinky.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means
You have tiny hands.
the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Teeny tiny little hands. You can't even hold a Big Mac with those hands.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have to have been the one without the sword. The one who damaged the sheath was Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
Wait a second. That voice.
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
She looks shocked in that picture. Oh!
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
So what if you kill someone in self-defense in this place? Do you still have to try to get away with it?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
Still counts as murder? Man! So if you defend yourself from someone trying to kill you... Well, I'm gonna say because... Okay, so... I think the reason why this guy's blamed as a murder because he defended himself and then he tried to break open the bathroom door and then he stabbed her. I think if he kind of left it at that, like he just ran out of the room and told people maybe, it wouldn't be as fun.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Maybe if like he killed her in the main bedroom area and he didn't pursue her, maybe it would be considered something else than just murder. I don't know. Video game.
These are all the actions of an assailant.
Video games.
I am a girl.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
What do you mean? But I was... she said she was my assistant.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Uh-huh. Oh god, simping wasn't worth it! Wait, what?
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Are you getting off to this, Tiny Hands?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
You got tiny hands!
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
That lucky sword.
Hold on! That can't be true!
I must continue to simp for my beloved princess.
Because...
She's my princess.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Boring!
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Huh, but wait a second. Simping for thought means I get... Wait, what? No, it's not true. It's not possible. But she said she was my assistant, but simping...
Right now, you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Incorrect! Trash duty, Aui's account, dying message. Dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
That's incorrect!
No, it's wrong. There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's
No, that's wrong!
message. Dining. Wait, what did you say?
Dining? I'm hungry.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Gee, I wonder, what could it be? What could it be? What could it be, chat? I just have no idea.
Well, before we get too far into that,
It's so
I need to
abstract.
ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Seems pretty sus to me. There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it with her left index finger. She wrote it with her wrist.
I got it!
She just went...
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hang on a second. Wait a second. I think it's coming to me. Wait a second. I think... Could it be? Could it be? Wait. Wait. Oh my god! Oh my god! No!
Hey, Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right?
No way.
You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Nerd!
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Kyoko.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Why'd she write her E like that? Well, probably because she couldn't see it. So she had to, like, trace it without lifting her finger.
Huh? What?
No, it's just a look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two...
I guess, yeah, Kyoko needs to...
look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
I guess Kyoko's trying to survive, too, so she would be very trying hard to not die.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but... looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited.
Oh, my brain is becoming wrinkled!
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it. It's no use. I just don't know. You're so stupid. You're so stupid, too.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
I already did that.
Nani? Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
See? She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
Oh my god.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. Select someone. It was me.
I did it.
Leon.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Right there, officer. That's the one who did it.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
No, I don't see it. I don't see it. Do you guys see it? I don't see it. What's up, Ari?
L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
We need to rotate it one more time.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
All right, Bobby Pin.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
All right, you're looking pretty spiky there. Settle down now.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall
I gotta
behind
sneeze.
her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally and had to write upside down, as it were.
Excuse me.
And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Well, actually, I'm not stupid. I know how to write upside down, so, yeah.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
You call me stupid? Hey, you call me stupid? Yeah, I'm calling you stupid. And you're an idiot. And ugly.
If you're not the killer,
and not very nice.
Destroy the evidence.
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
No, don't tell
The
Mom.
evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yeah, he tried to throw it in the incinerator. The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. I know what it was. It was burnt shirt piece. Wait. Yeah, a shirt. It was a shirt, yeah.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killers stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
What are you talking about? I got my shirt on right here.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Nani?
I like that face. It's very, very Dragon Ball-esque.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Yeah, but you couldn't get to the incinerator.
With just that
Or
one
could you?
charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to. You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the
I'm
truth.
gonna get you, Leon.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Oh, shush up.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. Where it was disposed of. Where the shirt was destroyed, if we focus on that, the killer will become clear. The trash room incinerator, right?
How the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear?
Wait, what? Well, what do you mean? You tell... Oh, maybe the time? How it was disposed of? Wait, what? I guess how it was disposed of, maybe.
Yeah, I got it!
Closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
Oh, big upvote from me.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Burnt shirt, incinerator, shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room.
Shattered crystal ball.
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it. Right?
No.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy
Wait, that one!
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! That is
I think
wrong!
someone can dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was divine with it, roll it, throw it!
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Oh, someone turn on the incinerator! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down there. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Fumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
How do you throw a shirt 30 feet? I'm just saying, it'd have to be a pretty heavy shirt.
Hey,
because that thing's just gonna flutter.
What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the
It
trash
doesn't
room.
matter if he's the ultimate baseball star. I'm just saying, the mass, it doesn't go that far.
The shards of broken glass.
Maybe if you put like a rock in the middle, maybe.
The shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty,
That's true. He probably got something else heavy.
taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
The ultimate pop star. The fanfic creator. Ah, got it. I got
the
it.
killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon!
Yeah! Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Yeah, idiot.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious.
Leon!
I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Oh, okay, here we go. Closing argument is about to begin. I would love to hear more. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at the missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Good luck and have fun. Okay. I'm about to climax! Wait. Okay. Okay, this one. How do I... Oh, there we go. Oh, it's left to right. Of course. Okay, so it's actually this one. That goes there. He joins the room. Yeah, it's right to left, right to left. She goes, "Hey, what you doing?"
I'm gonna kill you! Yeah! No, don't kill me! Ah, here I come for my ultimate slash! No, you can't kill me! Take this! Ah, my wrist! Unsheath! Ting! Swing!
Lock in the bathroom. Oh no! Drop knife. Wait. She hits, drops the knife. Wait, that's right there. Okay, it goes, blocks. He goes, "Hia!" Blah! Okay, these are last. I don't know what the hell that is. Throws the shirt in. Drops the knife. She goes, oh no! Ah, stab. He gets undressed. He grabs that thing. There's the incinerator. Glass ball. Throws it. Hits the button. The light turns on. But it goes, it's right there too. What? Scrap. Oh, they're probably not all used. Okay. That makes more sense. All right. So he ties it up. He throws it in. Okay, all right. Now that I know, they're not all... I was kind of like, wait, what the fuck? All right, he got the glass ball. He throws the ball. That's good. He cleans it up. He finds that. He takes his stuff off. He cleans up. Leon... She writes her name. Writes her name in blood. He gets in by doing this. Okay, and then she runs into the bathroom. All right. So he gets invited. She tries to kill him. Stabby stab, doesn't work. He backs up to the sword. She goes in for another slice. He blocks. He retaliates, breaks her wrist, unsheaths the katana. She runs into the bathroom. He can't get the bathroom door to open. He uses the tools to open up the door. He grabs the knife. She's shocked that he's able to get in. She gets stabbed. She writes down the name. He finishes her off. He undresses. He takes the lint roller. He cleans up everything. He sees the incinerator. He grabs a glass ball. He throws it. He breaks the switch. Switch turns on. Rolls up his stuff. Throws it in. And the final scrap is there. I think we're good, boys. Let's finish this off.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Let's fucking go, boys.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Done.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka.
Let me in! Let me in!
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys.
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
But that's wrong!
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well, we just told you the evidence.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Evidence?
Uh-oh. Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yeah. I thought I was done. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as bullet time battle. BTB, BD, BTW. During the BTB, you will destroy your opponent's statements in time with the oh, fudge. Match your button pressing with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. What? Press the A button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the A. Oh, jeez. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down. When the tempo changes, so does this timing for hitting each button. Watch out for that. Oh, shoot. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At this point, you can press the Y button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 and you run out or you fail, then good luck and have fun. Oh boy.
When the killer broke the bathroom doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. So what did the killer use?
I
refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Stupid.
Good argument. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie.
Okay, I got it.
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie.
I have no idea what's going on.
Where's your proof?
Pew!
Should prove it.
Not a chance.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
That's not an argument, Leon.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Yo.
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Get dunked on.
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Hey! Oh, ah, oh. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, look at me. Ooh, 97 medal. Damn, dude. Now, if only I didn't mess up that fat finger, or I guess I did get one wrong. Then I fat fingered another.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Hey.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited!
I'm excited!
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I think I'm gonna be choosing,
Ta-da! What's going on, Bumble?
The Blacken in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata!
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
I don't believe it. This is Trigger Happy Havoc DanganRonpa. It's a visual novel, murder mystery solving game. And we just got done with our first trial with supreme victory.
You son of a bitch!
You son of a bitch! What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
That's why
I killed her first.
none of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was a complete chance that I wound up like this.
Just unlucky. That's all.
Yeah, she was hiding in the bathroom. You didn't need to pursue.
Hey, come on!
And then we could have all, like, I don't know, done something. It's a Phoenix Wright shooter rhythm game apparently too, yeah.
Hey, come on, you expect me to just accept my death?
Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if we came up with really is the truth, then the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind.
It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw there. If I was her and that video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
This is what happens when you simp. Now that we're trapped here with no way out, they'd probably be waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here.
The only thing that was more important to her than anything else was her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them, and Sayaka.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. Ugh. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Simp. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Yeah, no kidding, dummy. Look at Leon over there in the corner, freaking out. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? Yo, I fucking read it hard. I guess I'll never know, because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's it.
Boy, howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. Ooh. Oh, what did you say? I understand. Really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is your fault.
Sayaka being forced into do something like that. All of it, everything.
It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokumo. But
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko lashed onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they'd done, you need to let it go for now. Well, I mean, she was using you. She was using you, and you're like going, no, my princess, no, she would never. Damn it.
Oh, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial.
No, Skate. Excuse me.
The blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Oh boy.
You mean execution? Wait a second.
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. Ah, hey, there we go. How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back into your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No. Stop it.
I've had enough of this.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand?
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either.
Of course. Of course.
Because the one to blame is him. What? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind. Uh-oh. Did you awaken your sense of justice? Well, it just so happened that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with all sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this!
Uh-oh.
Hey, come on now.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Is he gonna get, like, hit with baseballs? Baseballed to death?
No!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Punishment!
Ooh, yeah. Gotta flex it before this happens. Oh, jeez. Oh, it is gonna be baseballed. No, I haven't played this. 1,000 blows. Damn, son. Well, I guess that's that. What we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control!
What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well, hey, if you don't like it...
All you gotta do is swear to cut all the ties with the outside world and accept living here forever.
But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Damn you!
Oh, man, fuck you! Why the fuck are we doing all this evil shit to us?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm on some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well,
Why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Oh, hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit. Yeah, you piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
Woohoo! You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened? Happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Be quiet, tiny hands. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Kills, chills, kills!
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
Okay, bye. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. I wonder what the punishment is for, like, everyone dying. Is there a unique punishment for if you get it wrong? Actually, no, it wasn't that long. I think like everyone gets, you know, taken out. Like a cutscene, I should say. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone.
I just can't bear it.
No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered in my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started, you had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? I thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
And how do you know that? She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you could know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
I think that's more likely.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was. No,
Anyway.
it's definitely that. She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted... No, it's just because... Makoto's lucky, and he had that sword in his room. Which was unlucky for her.
Right.
But still lucky for him. It's almost ironic when you think about it. She looked pretty damn committed, lunging at Leon like that.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the depths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving. I don't think Leon was really a friend.
Correct.
He kept calling me stupid. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths? I could never do that.
No.
I'm gonna carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Nani?
Kidding. I have pretty good intuition.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck about Junko. You're right! I didn't even think about that! No one's talking about Junko! Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. I got the despair vase. Do you want to save? Yes. I would love to save. Because now is the time where Apple says, thank you all for joining me. I hope you all had yourself a wonderful treat. I hope to see you again a little later. So take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, stay awesome, and bye-bye.